Welcome to another Better Agency Marketing in 5 Minutes webinar. Today, a very narrow but very important topic: how website security headers can prevent data breach and cyber attacks. Let's get to it. So first of all, what are security headers? Well, a simple definition would be that a website security header is a set of commands. And that exchange, and they regulate the exchange of information between the web server and the web browser. For example, let's say that I came to your website. I navigated to your xyzinsuranceragency.com website on Chrome or Mozilla or Edge, for example. And through my browser, I'm now visiting your site. Security headers define the interaction of information. They regulate it between the browser and your website or your web server. And by doing so, it defines the rules of engagement, and it can prevent hacks, especially common hacks, from hitting your website. So how do we add these to the website? It depends on the website. So for example, if you're a WordPress website, and they are the majority of websites on the internet today. So if you're WordPress, you can use plugins for all or many, at least many of these security headers. Or you may add them to the htaccess file, for example. They're not onerous to do. They're not tremendously difficult to do, but they are tremendously important to do. And your technical team should be able to add these for you. Or your web developer, for example, or your website maintenance team. And when you talk to them about it, you should say, hey, here's the security headers that I need. And the reason they should be added, number 3, is because they prevent some of the most common types of security-related breaches or attacks. For example, malware injections, clickjacking, malicious script injection are all common ways to attack a website, and they can prevent that from happening, which is, especially since the fact that these are fairly easy to add, very important for you to take this on and get it done immediately. Now, are these static or dynamic? What do I mean by that? In other words, once you add security headers, are you done forever? That's it? We're all set? Or do they change? And the answer to this is they categorically change over time. So you need to make sure that you have the current and most important security headers added to your website. And you need to then test, track, and monitor to make sure that you're always up to date with your security headers. So let's talk about that. There's 2 really great and free tools available to help you with this. On the left-hand side of my screen is securityscorecard.com. On the right-hand side of my screen is securityheaders.com. Let's start on the right side. There's a free tool, and as you know, this can always change on the internet. Someday they may decide to charge, but there's a free tool called securityheaders.com, and it will very quickly analyze your website and tell you if you're missing some of the headers they deem very important, if most of them are implemented and one is not implemented, and so on. And it tells you all the security headers that you need for the website at the current time. They will change this from time to time, which helps you keep up with it. And you can scan your website or any website that you want very efficiently just by typing it in and hitting enter, and it will come back. You can see the example here is my own startupselling.com website, and we have an A+ rating. All 6 of their recommended security headers have been implemented and are running correctly on startupselling.com. On the left-hand side is a more robust solution called securityscorecard.com. And that takes into account really all the things for security headers, as well as many, many other things that can be impacting your security, endpoint security, DNS health, network security, patching, cadence, and so on. They also offer a free version of their security scorecard website, and it's a terrific tool to add to make sure that you're up to date not only on security headers but other aspects security related aspects of your site. So bottom line, make sure you're adding security headers to your website and check it often. Thank you for attending today. We look forward to seeing you at more of these 5-minute webinars. Learn more at startupselling.com.